everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Total Party Chaos. I am joined by a lot of really cool people that we will go over to in just a second. If you notice, I don't have my background on today. We're doing some cool stuff. Next week, we will be all amped out with all the cool stuff. This will probably be one of the more chaotic episodes of Total Party Chaos this week. This is probably one of the biggest things I have done on Tales in a very long time. So I really hope everybody enjoys everything that we do tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're hoping to get right into it and have a lot of really cool moments. So I will not hold up. I hope you guys enjoy. We are on for the next 2 weeks before we take a break. But instead of taking that break, it's going to be a one-shot. So our next off Friday will be a special one-shot that hopefully we do every Friday that we are off. So without further ado, let's cut over to our lovely people and say hi to everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of...
Hello.
I would suggest everybody in the audience take a few minutes and look over the challenges. There's a lot of new ones. I took one out, and it will be a lot of fun. But let's get back into everything because I know some of us have missed. It's been a little while, and we gotta roll back into everything. A recap for last time for anyone who wasn't here. We went from storming the town of Norwich to figuring out what was strange in the town. You all explored after having a very short fight with a leather-clad squid-like creature. You lost Dahlia in the chaos after she jumped over a fence and let you know what was going on. You explored the inn, you talked to some of the townspeople, and you made your way through to find out that there was a room that he was staying in. After searching through his belongings, you found out that his plan was to indoctrinate the town and turn them into what you assume to be an old sitcom in his world. In this world, there are no sitcoms. But after going around, you discovered that he had... he had a cow that was in the back of the barn, or the back of the inn, that specifically was there to enact his evil plans and not anything else. There was nothing else for this cow. It was specifically to do... Anyway, you met the cow, you moved on, and you went down... I hate all of you. And then you went...
You moved on?
Nope. You moved from there to investigating a little bit further after finding out that the boy that was there let you know that there was where he took Dahlia and put her in the basement of one of the places nearby. Marlon, you ended up going south of the town to go talk to Oscar about maybe bringing your new cow friend along the ride with you. After finally getting him to say yes to that, he agreed that maybe they can take Whitaker out together. And then Whitaker and Flair, you made it into the basement where you found 3 pods that were occupied with other people. Inside was because of chat, there was a lovely, beautiful undead woman. There was an orcish man, and the last one was, I believe, Elvish, if I'm not mistaken. In my notes, I could be wrong, but I believe it was Elvish. If not, I'm retconning it right now, and it is Elvish. I apologize. So I know we got a little crazy near the end there. All right. Where we left off after that is you found Dahlia in front of said pods, knocked out, unconscious. They explained... God, I hate explaining these things. They explained that the way the illithids went into the body was a natural way that illithids go in, and I'm not explaining how it was... You found out an illithid was in your friend, and after that, you had another moment where they explained that they put in the illithids that had stripes on them, designated for VIP. I fucking hate all of these words. For VIP people.
You wrote them.
I know. It's an improv show, man. It's a wild ride. But
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You signed up.
It's been a time. Before we finished the whole charade, the town busted in the door in the back, demanding what was going on and that they wanted no part of it. As Dahlia and all the people in the pods started lighting up with green burning, like almost
Hey,
raised.
Billy, it's
What's up,
snack,
man?
it's
What's
snack
up?
time, Billy. You need a snack.
Baby, you're
You gotta
beautiful.
redeem the
Thank
snack.
you.
Just say, hey guys, hey, it's Zach. Hey.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Hey.
So. What? Oh yeah, I got Zach here. He's great.
Cheers to that.
So, moving forward. Scared the shit out of me. I just want you to know that.
Zach
He's just standing
today,
there like
everybody.
a mannequin.
I
You're
got a
telling me
cameo.
HR was physically behind you the whole time during that pre-show?
I thought this would be our introduction for this episode. Because I have a whole little man behind the curtain.
No wonder you were saying,
You're the
I know
Great
you
Wizard
can
of
hear me.
Oz.
Don't look behind the curtain.
It's fine. He's a great guy. But
That's
yeah, he's
crazy.
gonna be helping
Okay.
with our challenges today. And gave me a fucking heart attack. Going in.
It's crazy.
Going into the episode, we pick off directly after the beams hit, and yeah, starting off there, Flare, you are right on Dahlia as Dahlia's immediately burning with the rays coming out of her face, and Whitaker, you're right next to him. Marlon, you're also down there too. You made your way right after talking to Oscar. The last minute plot armor also goes to Dahlia, but the town is rifling behind you as they all have pitchforks drawn and are looking at you, angry. We want nothing to do with these people in here. We don't care if we have to kill every one of you. As he's like kind of moving forward, and they're like giving him a little push. Like, yeah, come on, like we can handle this. We have to finally step in to protect our town. And they kind of get behind each other as one of them is like brandishing a weapon towards not really the group of you all, but more towards the people that look like they're going through something. As cutting back to Dahlia and the people in the pods, the beams are just like protruding as they're holding their face, and they look like they're going through some kind of transformation, but you don't know exactly what it is yet.
We should at least be trying to do something.
Yeah,
Something has
we are
to work.
we are doing something. We're doing it. And she's gonna turn around to like the villagers, and she'll be like, "We just saved you all. Give us a second to deal with this. We've got this. Just fucking leave us alone."
It's the one in the front, like kind of backs up a little bit. Roll me an intimidation check on that.
It's a backup fate.
Go for it, man.
That's a 1.
As you say that, one of the villagers feels brave in the back of the crowd, and you see like a small like pitchfork kind of like fly overhead. I don't even have to roll to attack because it's gonna hit. That is going to be 2 points of damage to Dahlia, who is on the ground right now. As a pitchfork
Oh, not
flies.
Flare.
Nope, goes right by Flare.
Oh,
As they... Oh, baby, you're so nice! Hats, thank you for the challenge. Keep on going.
Oh, this is not helping anyone. Dolly's just like lying there, correct? She's flashing, but she's not like floating up. She's not pulling a poltergeist on us, or...
She is not pulling a poltergeist. She is normally going through like right now. She is just raising from like from a prone position. She stood up for just a moment. Thank you. Need a drink. Mm-hmm. The greatest. I appreciate you. Just raising up.
So
my God, I can't pay attention.
Got this. I believe you.
we've got this.
Yeah, alright. You check on Dahlia, see if there's anything that you can tell, and I'll keep these villagers away from them, and I'm going to kind of stand in between the villagers and everyone else, just big and in the way.
I'm gonna go over to the form. I'm gonna see if there's anything, like if her eyes are clouded over, if there's something. I want to see if this is something that my dispel might be able to do something for, whether it holds it back or anything. I've got one more of those in the tank. What am I rolling?
What action are you trying to do again? I'm sorry.
I'm trying to see if she's like under like a arcane influence, so the dispel magic would work, or if this is like something that like would we need to like, we know that there's something inside of her. Do we have to like cut that out, or
You know, based on the situation, you could roll an Arcana check, but you know, based on the research that you picked up, there is a possibility to like cure her of what's going on. You don't know like what that antidote was, because the person that had that knowledge is gone. So at the moment, you could give it a shot with an Arcana check, but you wouldn't know for sure. Like you would just have inklings based on the information you know.
I have to try.
Go for it.
Not a smart boy.
Hey, Wild Magic says everybody's vulnerable to psychic damage for a minute.
You're all vulnerable to psychic damage.
That's a 6.
It's a 6. Perfect. I would say you would, based on the situation, you don't know too much. You were looking into it, and as you look a little further, you kind of get the sense that whatever is happening, you're gonna need someone's outside input to be able to kind of judge what's going on based on your experiences alone.
Fleur,
Yeah?
I don't know if I can do anything. Mr. Whitaker?
I don't know what I can do. I could, we got any of that steed milk?
Yeah, ask the cow. Ask the cow. He was working with the guy, yeah?
Oh dear. Yeah. Is it good for me to go?
And Flair's going to, with like her maul and her arm, like just be like, move out of the way, and if they don't move, she's pushing people out of the way so Marlon can get past.
Roll me another intimidation check if you're gonna give it a shot.
Okay, this one's real. A natural 20.
A natural fucking 20.
Ooh.
You immediately go to step up. How do you try to get them out of your way? What are you trying to do?
So I've like got my maul with like both hands to begin with, and I'd like do like a flinch like at them, like out the way.
Oh. Okay. All right. Cool. I am a mess.
Liked that one?
I love it. You immediately go to do that as like the one in the front that has the pitchfork kind of brandishes the back of it and goes, we're sorry. We don't know what we're just trying to stay alive. And you see the first one in the front like drop his pitchfork and kind of like meld back into the crowd, and you hear, Jonathan, he's right. We're sorry. And they kind of like back up a little bit. They all look very weak, and they don't look like fighters. So
Yeah.
As they kind of move out of the way, and they go, just promise to maybe get out of here whenever you figure out what's going on, please.
Yeah, we're gonna leave as soon as we've sorted this out, and we'll leave the town better off. Don't you worry. Just get out of our way.
Okay. And they kind of move out of the way, as coming from. Oh, thank you. As coming from, I can't. Jesus Christ. As coming from that area, you see. You see. I know. Give me a minute. You see. Backing up. They kind of just move out of the way, and like they don't really get in front of you. They don't like kind of stop you from going past. Kind of just taking a step back, and they're kind of quiet at this point.
All right. Make sure that when I come back, everyone's still alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head out to the
Yo.
to the cow.
Sorry, earthquake was redeemed, so you get everything taken down.
Chat, you're relentless tonight. Thank you. Appreciate you. Love it. Anyway, going through, you immediately start going. You're a nightmare. You're going through and kind of backing up. You head back towards the cow. You get back up to the. I hate you so much. You get back up to the mainland, heading into the back of the. You're a nightmare. Heading into the back of the inn where the cow was at.
Good earthquake. Yes.
Thank you. Heading back, you see the cow still standing there, looking extremely as frustrated as before. Yeah.
I've got a question. Quick one for you. Hey, you're the tadpoles. We're trying to help someone. How do you stop it?
Kind of gets a little closer to you. Before I tell you, still thinking about. You thinking about offing me?
I've never thought about offing you. I had already talked to the horse, and you two. He wants to set up a meeting between the two of you to talk about stomping on Whitaker.
Okay. Appreciate it. This is a nightmare. Hang on. Thank you.
At least you have an assistant.
Yeah, cool down. Oh my god, cool down that boy for sure. Jesus. Anyway, as you go to say that, he kind of looks back up and he goes, okay. I mean, if I got some friends on the side, I can. All right. Have you? There was something in the room that Johnny, and he points like wherever he went. Points over to wherever he went. He goes, the squid thing. That you guys call it.
Yes.
He had something in his room.
Was it the suitcase?
It might have been. There should have been a vial in there.
Yes, I have that. I have pull the vial out of the backpack. This one.
That's not the one.
Shit. Right. I don't have another vial that I pulled out of that room.
Whatever he had, I know he stored it in there before he went back out to the town. I know he only used it in case of emergency if he made a mistake and picked the wrong target. So they don't like to use those lined ones very often.
So it's in a vial in his room.
It should be.
Okay.
Hey, and he kind of nudges you. Better go quick. The transformation is quick. It's a very fast-paced thing, so it doesn't. The lined ones are a bit quicker than what you're used to.
Not another person next to me is going to fall. I'm going to turn and run towards the inn.
Hey, Wild Magic says everybody has -2 AC for a minute.
Everybody has -2 AC for a minute. Thank Wild Magic chat.
Thank you.
Where'd the hats go? Anyway, go for it. So yeah, he kind of gives a nod and goes back. Are you heading up to the room?
Yes.
Heading up to the
Gotta
room.
go quick.
easily. You make your way, you run up there as fast as possible. As you run directly up the stairs, make it back up to the room. As you enter the room, or as you get back upstairs to the room, you see that the whatever you guys put in front of the lady's door in the last session has been swept away and gone. And it looks like in a huff, like it looks like whatever it was thrown out of the way, almost cleaned up and kind of tossed out. But going back up, easy enough. The room is still open. It looks the same as you left it before.
Okay. Where would I keep a vial?
Roll me an investigation check if you want to find
I'm
it.
gonna think and press my finger to my forehead and cast guidance for help,
Sure can.
because not about to have someone die. Oh boy. $13.
13. Perfect. 13. You look around the room for the moment, and as you're tearing through, you don't find a vial in there. You don't see anything that resembles like what they described. At this point, Dahlia, I'm going to need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Oh,
That is a 7.
a 7.
She has faith.
You have fate. Roll again.
Let me grab my coin. That is a 1.
Dahlia, back into whatever consciousness you're feeling right now. You see yourself surrounded by darkness. The world around just seems like you can't see an exit. It looks like you're in a closed room, but you can see your body illuminated. You can see you can see your hands. You can see like almost the world around you, but almost at the same time, like it's just a shadow. Like there's nothing there. There's no like definition to the land. You can't see an exit. You can't see an entrance. Looking forward, you feel like a pulse. Like you feel like something is like almost controlling you almost, and you feel as like you go to like move an arm, and you go to like even say something, and you feel like it's foreign. You feel like the speech, like you want to say common and you can't even say common. You feel like you're saying some dialect that you've never even said before. Pulling back from Dahlia, Marlon, back where you're at. What do you do?
The investigator's right next door. Press my finger to my forehead again. I'm going there. She has to have it. She has to.
Easy. You go. Are you gonna knock on the door?
Yes. Just a hefty, just...
Who disturbs my slumber?
Where's the vial?
You see the door crack open a peek as you see this like small person kind of poke their head around and go, "What vial? Have you not left yet? Have you and your scoundrels have not got out of the town? When are you leaving?"
When you give me the vial.
Giving you this vial would impede my investigation. Why would I give you that?
I don't care. I'm going to wild shape into a rocktopus and break through the door.
Fucking let's go! Roll me a strength check, my guy.
Okay, rocktopus I think has 18 or 19 strength.
Oh,
Guys, I'm gonna
check.
cry. I'm gonna cry right now.
Okay, we've got you.
17 strength, okay.
17.
So that is a 19 check.
19 check. You go to push onto that. You go. Thank you, buddy. You go to push onto
My hands
that.
were
As you form yourself up, you go to bust through. You push, and as you push one more time, the door swings open. As you see the young lady that was blocking behind it fly back, and she goes, "Are you trying to assault me? They will not hold us up in any court." And as she kind of readies herself and gets back up. She goes, "I will have you arrested!"
I am no longer Marlin. I am a giant octopus that is, I think, like 12 feet wide, just in the door. I'm not answering her.
"Oh, I will have you arrested in good due time. I must leave." And she like starts like making her way around you to kind of like.
I'm gonna try to grab her.
Roll me a grapple check. Oppose strength check on her side.
Yeah. I'm seeing if I have anything else.
Dahlia, you have finger guns, by the way.
Thank you.
20.
20. 20. You go to grapple her, and as the arm goes to like circle around her, you easily swoop her right up with a grab, and she goes, "Get your hands off me now!" and like goes to like trying to bite your arm as like almost uncivilized as you wrap around. She goes, "What are you do? What do you even need with this evidence? This is not yours. I found it. I am doing the crime scene." And like as you adjust your hand, the tentacle goes over her mouth, and she goes, "Woo!"
I don't care about her doing damage to me, so I'll just have the tentacles around her waist and legs, and another tentacle will go and just do a quick clasping.
She takes a minute. She looks her eyes over towards like her suitcase over on the bed, and she kind of looks back and goes,
I'm gonna drag her over to the suitcase.
You put it right next to the suitcase, and she reaches out with an arm and like slaps one of the flaps open, and as like you see like a green undescript vial roll out of the front of it.
Vial gets swept up in a tentacle. She gets placed down on the bed. I go over to the door. I transform back so I can fit through the door. I'm sorry. And then run. Book it.
I need you to roll me a perception check.
My passive is 21.
Oh, perfect. As you start running towards the door, you take a closer look down as Chat has rolled Secret Invasion, and the vial starts laughing at you with a little face on it and goes, and just menacingly looks at you. Dahlia, I'm going to need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
M. Night Shyamalan plot twist.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what this means.
Hey,
Does the vial turn into a person? Is that what you're saying?
Flair has fate, and also, Flair, you have plot armor too.
What's plot armor?
Plot armor is, oh my goodness, 1d12 health roll.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. And then finger guns is like inspiration?
It is.
Okay.
So does that mean the vial turned into a person, or is just the vial acting weird?
The vial, the liquid is still inside, but the vial is like it looks like the vial itself is not like it almost is like forming in your hand. And as it like laughs and opens its mouth, that green liquid is spilling out of the mouth.
Okay, I'm going to pull out the other vial that has the dying tadpole in it. Flip it out, dump the tadpole onto the ground, and put the other vial into the laughing vial into the main vial so the liquid stops dumping out.
I need you to roll me a medicine check to see if you saved all of that liquid as it rolled out.
I rolled a 9.
Duly noted. I'm having a good time with this.
21 medicine.
21. You successfully think you saved all of the liquid that fell out. None of it that you see has hit the ground. A little bit stains your gloves or your hands as it's running down a bit. You easily can make your way through. Are you heading back towards Dahlia?
Yeah, I'm going to take that small tadpole and actually wrap it in the lining of my wrappings, so I don't leave it for the crazy person. But I'm keeping vial in this hand, tadpole in this hand. We're booling, baby, and I'm running.
Marlon, you are fucking booking it. You run so fast, you burst through the indoors, you start running through the town. The townspeople are looking at you confused. As you make it past through the townspeople, they kind of shudder as Flair has already scared them out of the way. You make it back downstairs. Back down at the bottom floor, you see Flair and Whitaker down there still, surrounded by Dahlia, who's kind of like her body looks like it's just morphing and like going through something. The ones in the pods look a little more docile. But
is the green liquid also in the pods?
the green liquid is not in the pods. The pods
Okay.
are more like hooked up. It looks like a almost an upwards bed. It doesn't look like they're like held in like any liquid or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. What?
I will put my thumb on the lid of the vial so that the other glass doesn't slip out. This might work.
Before you go to do
Please let
anything,
this work.
before you go to pour it, the kid that's been talking to you and goes, "There's something I should say before you do that. Hang on." And kind of pipes up. There's only enough
Please.
for 2 people in that. It's only gonna help 2. And he kind of pipes back down as he looks over to the pods and looks back over to Dahlia, who's on the ground too.
Pour half in Dahlia.
Dahlia, I'm gonna need you to roll me. I'm pausing for one moment. Yeah, I
Think your moral quandaries are going to stop me.
Psychic damage.
Marlon, you take 16 psychic damage.
Wow,
Which I'm
man.
vulnerable to.
Because it was only for a minute.
Yeah,
Yep,
you're-
it's
the
only for
minute's
a
up.
Oh, okay.
But I'm pausing things for just a moment on terms of what chat can buy, because this is what I'm considering like a very fateful moment. If you roll poorly,
My question is, does the half get in her mouth before the psychic damage goes? This is up to you.
I will pause the psychic damage until then.
Okay.
Best in the world. You take all chat. I will continue it after this moment. But you pour it into her mouth, Dahlia. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage because you've already failed the first 2. If you fail this, you know the antidote is the only thing that has kept you alive this far. If you fail this, Dahlia succumbs. If you pass this, Dahlia's alright.
You have inspiration.
I used it for the last one.
Shit.
Hint, chat.
No, he said
Chat's
pause,
paused.
chat.
It's paused.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Okay, here we go.
Someone's already turned.
My hands are shaking.
No.
I rolled a 3.
Dahlia, you take a moment as you feel. You go back into that vision for a second, and it gets peaceful for the moment. You feel like everything's okay. You feel like your body is like at the moment agreeing with you. Like you feel like you have control over it again. As you go to raise your right hand, you notice the tentacles. You notice like as your fingers go to move, it's more of a it almost like no vertebrae is in the arm. As you go to think a thought, you go to say think about anything. You go to think about your time with Flair. You go to think about your time with Whitaker, Marlon. You go to think about any of your past, and it just automatically you feel like you're thinking about some different life. You're thinking about something that's completely just foreign to you. As you think for a moment, everything's going to be okay. In front of you stands this beautiful combination between like it looks like an elf or like a goblin in like a really nice, beautiful like a bow tie and a suit jacket. You've never met him in your entire life. You have no idea who this is. And as he steps forward, he goes, "Even here, I will grant you safety." And he takes a step forward, goes, puts his hand out to you and goes, "While you may not be here with your friends to enjoy any more adventures, you may rest now, my child, knowing that you'll be going back to the world that you once came from and resting in." And as a hand reaches out to you, it's a friendly hand. It feels very, like extremely friendly. It feels like familial almost. And he sticks his hand out to you and says, "Dahlia, take my hand. It'll be over."
Can I do nothing? Can I not say goodbye? Can I?
He walks up to you as he's a little shorter than you and looks up and says, "I don't..." He looks down at his hands for a minute, looks back up at you and goes, "I don't normally do this, but I will try to give you a moment, if just a moment, to say goodbye to your friends, but I don't know how long I can hold off succumbing to the illness." And,
Anything would work. Thank you.
and he steps forward. He puts his hand on your side as Dahlia, just for a moment, your eyes succumb, and all of you around notice that the green beams that were protruding just cycle back in as her eyes roll back for a moment, but the rest of the transformation of the body is still very pale. You still see like her limbs are almost contorting, her body is changing into something different.
You getting better? Mullen, is it working? And Flair's got Dahlia in her arms.
It won't work, Flair.
You're back.
I know for a fact it won't work. I've seen the other side. I've seen the skies, Flair.
I'm so sorry.
I don't even know what happened. I'm never
so sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's okay. I don't know how long I have. But you guys are gonna be great. Your guys' guild is gonna be the best guild, and you started it, Flair. Keep that in mind. You did good. I'm never really good at saying goodbye. So parting is always such sweet sorrow. But I've seen the skies, and it looks like a good night to fly.
I'm sorry.
Before you have any more chance to utter anything else, the mist that was protruding starts coming back. It seems like the rest of you have another moment, but the moment's fleeting.
I can feel it coming, you guys.
I don't know what to do.
There's nothing you can.
I just want to grab her into a big hug, and I'm grabbing Marlon too, because I'm guessing he's down here with us. Whittaker!
Chaos takes many forms. I don't think it's going to do anything, but Whittaker can't do nothing, so he is going to burn his last second level spell slot and cast Lesser Restoration. Just to try and do something.
You cast it. Dahlia, you feel like your body is healed, but you don't feel like... You feel like a co-pilot in whatever is going on.
Come on, little one.
Please.
Fight to stay with us.
Thank you, guys.
Please don't do this. I'm going to try and dispel 3rd level. That's all I've got. That's all I got. I've got nothing more for you. I'm sorry.
I appreciate all your efforts.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
We're gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you.
Before you guys have a chance to say anything else, Dahlia, you snap back, and you see this. Your eyes on your guys' side. Your eyes go directly, fully green again, and as you appear back into this dark world, you see around you as the goblin elvish figure, small, shorter, kind of goes. Goodness gracious, that is. I haven't done that in a while. And he reaches his hand out to you and goes, I'm sorry if it means anything.
Chaos.
Yes, indeed.
I signed up for it.
You're very brave, Dahlia, and I hate to see such a young soul get burned out in such a short amount of time, but they always say that the shorter the fuse, the better the burn, and he tries to say some metaphor to you, but it's bad.
It's okay. Metaphors only work in poetry. I think I'm ready.
Okay. And he takes his hand out to you, Dahlia, and leads you forward as the burning bright, it starts as it appears little, and it gets really, really massive as all of the black around you turns to a blinding white. And at that moment, you don't feel like you are sitting in a co-pilot moment anymore. You feel like you're yourself again. You feel like you are in control of anything that's going on. You look down at your hands for the moment as you smile, and you see as your hands start fading and your feet start fading, and it starts crawling up as you see whatever energy you have gets pulled into whatever that big burning bright light is. As you see the goblin elvish man standing next to you says, "It's okay. It's a step, and after you'll go into the great beyond, and it won't hurt, and you'll find peace beyond the veil."
Thank you.
Good luck, Dahlia.
I take my step.
You take a step as you peer through. You almost like you see all of your friends for the moment. You zip out from your friends. You see the surrounding world. You zip out from that. You see back to Exvantia for a moment as you see that surrounding world, and then you peer out into the clouds and you feel like you're getting pulled directly out. And at that moment, it's gone and it fades. Dahlia, it's no longer with us. Lydia, I'm going to ask you to leave the call because I love you. And we will return next time with this, but we will go back to the rest of you. Just a hot moment. So we have to do that. Cutting back to you all as you are standing around the corpse of Dahlia. And the rest of them are all gleaning and burning. You have enough antidote for one more person, whether it works or not. What do?
Not looking away from Dahlia, I just hold out the vial to Flare.
Blair is gonna take the vial and very, very slowly stand up from where she is and just kind of stare blankly at the pods. What's happening in each of them?
So as you look at the pods, you see the 3 people inside. You see the orcish man is churning a bit. He looks like the green energy is coming more and more out as he moves his body. The undead woman looks a little bit more subdued with everything, but doesn't look like doesn't necessarily look like the green is like fully taking them on at the moment. And as for the last elvish person, you see as like they look also like the green is just protruding from their body, and it's even protruding from like their mouth at this point.
You're better than me. And now I'll take the psychic damage and fall unconscious as I hit the floor.
False unconscious.
What is going on?
I've got him. You do what you need to do. Now is not Flare. Now is not the time to fall apart. Save one of those two. You can do it. And I'm going to focus on Marlin, and I'm going to cast my last spell of now, which is first level Cure Wounds on Marlin.
I know that we looked at the bodies before. Now, when you say undead, does it look like a horribly disgusting monster that I don't want to save?
It doesn't look like a horribly you notice that it looks more skeletal than anything else, but it doesn't look like a mangled it doesn't look like it's been dead for a long time. It looks like
it's not like a ghoul or anything like that either.
Yeah,
so it's not.
It's
Alright, I'm gonna go for the one that's not as green. The green less.
Okay. You open the container and as steam pours out, it seems like on the inside this person kind of like almost takes a moment and stares out, and as their eyes kind of come back for a second, it just goes right back to green. You have a chance to pour in the antidote if you'd like to.
Yeah, gonna pour in the antidote.
You pour in the antidote as you see the person take it. Roll a Constitution saving.
Marlin, you got 10 back, by the way.
And as you take that moment, the young lady, the undead lady with blonde hair, kind of just goes. And you see, she coughs and goes to throw up, and you see what looks like an illithid just drop from her mouth and fall to the ground. There's no way I'm gonna explain it. And it falls, and she looks back at you all, and she goes, "Thank you." She wipes her eyes a bit from the tears coming, but the rest of the pods inside are looking like the green is emanating harder than you've ever seen from, and even Dahlia is looking the same.
What do we do about this? She's looking back at Whitaker and I guess holding the woman in her arms. Are you alright? Do you know what's going on? Lady.
She looks at you for the moment and shakes her head, and she is just trying to figure out where she's at this point. At one moment we were I don't know, I was being chased, and I ended up in a town, and then I ended up here. I don't know, I'm sorry.
Okay, no, that's okay. I just wanted to see what you did remember, that's all. Please sit down. And
Thank you. She kind of sits with her arms around her legs in the pod.
what?
Do these people look like they're about to blow?
They look like they're about to blow. They look very Dahlia's already to look at Dahlia's already her arms are starting to get more very pale. Her body is starting to get almost a sheen of wet skin almost, as her body starts to turn more pale than it was before.
All right, we gotta get these people out of here, and we gotta go. We gotta go.
We have to kill those that we've damned. Otherwise, we've damned the whole town.
You leave this to me. You go.
I'm so sorry.
I've dealt with the dark side of loss many a time. I'll take care of this last act, but you have to get these people out of here in case this goes left ways. You know, chaos.
Yeah, Marlon, take this young girl. I think she's gonna be all right, young woman, and help her out. And Flair's gonna come stand by Whitaker and be like, I got you back.
I want you out of here too, Flair.
Sure.
In case what I'm about to do doesn't in case I go down with it. We can't lose we can't lose more. I've lived a good life. If this goes sideways, I've done what I've needed to do. You and Marlon, you've got a lot ahead of you. You let me do this. Let me do this for Dahlia.
For Dahlia, and Flair's gonna very reluctantly leave the room.
I'll limp out.
Helping
Take the people
young
with
lady
you.
with us. Yeah, taking that whoever's. There was only one person.
There's only one to save.
She
Perfect.
puts her arm around and
Grab
goes,
her out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy. You all limp out and head out. The townspeople go, okay, we're gonna get, and they kind of like awkwardly shuffle about as they just watched everything happen. If you need anything, no, it's not the time to say that. Okay, and they kind of just move their way out. They don't know what to say to you as you guys head back upstairs, back into the basement. Whitaker, what do you do?
I want to look at Bessie Lou, who is my primal companion, not your typical beast, your bestial summon, and I want to look at her and say, just in case this goes bad, I don't want to see you go into pork chops. I need you to handle a very special task. I need you to go back to the other side and make sure she's good. And I want to dismiss my bestial companion.
Moment hits as you look directly, and she kind of takes a second to look right at you and goes, as one tear falls from her face, knowing what's probably about to happen. She gives just a smile, just one smile, as she fades, leaving you by yourself, Whitaker.
I'm gonna take out my bow, and just in case this stuff's going on self-destruct, I'm gonna line up a shot. I'm gonna start with Dahlia. I'm gonna line up a shot to try and destroy this husk.
Go ahead and roll me damage, because she's not coming at you at the moment.
Okay.
She is almost prone.
$11 points of piercing damage.
Whitaker, how do you put down Dahlia?
Just kind of stand over her and draw my bow back right above her head. And I just go, "You're not here anymore. You're dancing with Bessie Lou. And if this goes wrong, maybe me too." And I'm just going to loose the arrow.
I won't even describe it, as it lands, and that is the end of whatever was taking Dahlia. As you stopped at mid-transformation, you see the body stops transforming, and it looks like Dahlia still, while it looks like parts of her changed, it doesn't look like it changed enough for her to be unrecognizable. But the other two, as you say this, start breaking out of the front of the pod and look like they're their way towards you. You still have a moment, as you also have finger guns as well. You have one chance to shoot one of them before they get out of the pod. Which one do you shoot?
Which one looks like it could hurt me the most? Which one's the
The
biggest?
orc looks like it could hurt you the most for sure. He looks like a raging beast almost.
All right, I'm gonna take a look at that orc and I'm gonna say, "Let's boogie chaos!" And oh my fucking god!
No.
I rolled a 5 and a 6. So that's okay, it's a 14 to hit.
Whitaker.
Yeah.
I know. I see it. I see it, assistant man.
Oh no.
Whitaker, as you line that shot up and you miss both of them, you see as both of the creatures in the pods double, as the orc doubles into 2 different orcs, and the elvish creature at this point doubles into 2 elvish creatures. You also have plot armor, so that's 1d12 of extra health. Chat, you all are vicious.
It's gonna help, maybe.
The first one, I'm going to roll. Chat is vicious. I am going to roll for them to break out of the pod, as they are both squished inside of the pod, and the other one is also. They are still in the pod. They are both squished in it. It's gonna be. Mr. Assistant Man, can I have one of your lucky dice? I need a lucky dice, yeah. D20. Give me a D20. I need a lucky one. I'm so sorry in the meantime. You're all great.
Yours was 10.
I know.
Increased 10 speed.
You also have increased 10 speed, Whitaker. At that moment...
Doesn't help osteoporosis.
The 2 orcs go to break out. They look like they're still stuck in, thankfully. The elvish creatures both break out with ease. And at that moment, Whitaker, I'm going to wrap this all into one. So chat, bear with me here. You freeze as time stops around you for a moment. And as you take a second, you notice on the left side of you, you hear that same cackling laugh you heard earlier in the town going. You're not gonna die down here before I have my way with you, you son of a bitch. And you turn to the left as your mother, the succubus, steps out of the shadow. And as you see her turn to the side, she pop shots one of the elvish creatures helping you with what looks like an eldritch blast. And at that moment, one of them goes down, but there's still 3 left. And she looks back and she goes, I'm going to be the one to send you to hell, not these creatures. And she takes a moment. Whitaker, as one of the elvish creatures moves up, he's going to take a swipe at you. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah. Hits just barely.
Got it. It's gonna be 11 damage from 1 slash. Finger guns for Whitaker again.
Still up.
At that point, it's gonna go back to you as the rest of them have tried to break out and make their move.
Is my mother still here?
Your mother is still here. She is gleaming with that. She doesn't want you to die yet, kind of face. She wants to be the one that puts you in the ground.
I'm a shooter.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Thank God for finger guns, because one of them was a nat 1. So that's 15 plus 8, 23 to hit my succubus mother.
You are going to land that hit for sure.
Oh, max damage. We'll take that. That's 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Whitaker, because I know you're going to keep being in combat, your next attack has fate.
Sure.
12 points as you fire a bolt. It looks like as it sticks into her, her image like almost like kind of fades for a second. It looks like she like it hits her. You see her kind of take a step back, but she kind of lines herself back up again as she looks back at you and goes, "You son of a bitch! I was here to defend you. I want to be the one to kill you, and you fire at me as I'm saving your wretched, disgusting life." You must be senile.
I'll see you in hell on my terms, Bessie.
Oh. Then enjoy the crypt that you're planning for yourself, you wretched old son of a bitch. And she snaps her fingers as she dissipates, and leaving her image fades. Back around you are all of the creatures staring in your direction as you fired your shots. It is now going to be the two orcish creatures push the pod door directly off as they both surround you, moving closer to you. The first one is going to miss, and as he misses directly over. God, chat wants you to die, but he gets to do it again. As he swings again with the second strike, I'm assuming a 19 is gonna hit again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
19 hits as he swings down with his claw. As he brings it, it's gonna be 9 points of slashing damage.
Still standing.
Still
Just
standing.
barely.
That is the first one.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Second one. I didn't expect you to be down here and doing all these things. I feel really bad about it. That next slash is going to be a critical hit. As he slashes with both, there's going to be double the dice. He's going to slash you for full strength. I'm losing my hat. It's going to be 14 points of slashing damage.
I'm gonna spit blood in his face and say, Dahlia, Bessie Lou, I'm coming home. Whitaker's down. Very down.
Whitaker, as you fall to the ground, before you get a chance to react or anything, the last thing you see as you spit the blood is one of them puts their hand on you, grabs you, and you cut to black. Going back outside to everybody, you guys are all back outside carrying the woman away as you hear the skirmish going on, but you don't know what's going on down there at the moment.
Sound good. What are we supposed to do? I can't lose someone else.
agreed to do and accept this when you kept walking next to me, Flair. I told you. People die around me.
Not because of you, though. Not because of you. Never because of you. Ever.
It's what I've come to terms with. You need to come to terms with it as well.
No, never. You'll never convince me that you're responsible for anyone's death. It's just not how it works. Unless, of course, we kill them, which I know that we have before. You know what I mean.
I'm trying.
Here, sit with her. And I'm gonna kind of step back from them for a moment, and I'm listening to what's happening on the in the basement as much as I can, waiting for Woody to come back.
Gone quiet.
You wait. So you wait. More time goes. Coming from the front of the basement door, you see as the door swings open as one of the orcs that was trapped in the pod steps out with green glowing eyes and just looks around to the town as the town gets real panic. And just, You said you would do something about this! Ah! And they start flooding and everybody is running around the town in a crazed panic.
Yeah, well, we will.
Your monster's off you! And doors start shutting and bars, like you see the bar start barricading the front.
Can I see Whitaker?
You can't see Whitaker at this moment.
Well,
Alright,
gonna stand up slowly. Let's go find him.
Yeah. And, Flair kind of tightens her grip on her maul, and as she brings it out looking at the orc dude, and you see her body actually just bulks out just a little bit even further. She stands up taller, but more with like a curved back, and you can see her teeth elongate as she gets these huge canine fangs. And she is going to rage. And she's, yeah.
You go into that full rage as you guys start making your way towards. He doesn't look like he's moving out of the way of the door. Whitaker, I'm going to need you to roll me a death saving throw.
Oh, do I still have that fate?
You, you do have fate.
Mother. Nah, friends. The dice and the chat, not in Whitaker's favor. That's a nat 1.
Whitaker with a nat 1, that is 2 death saving throws. If you get one more, you are out of the game.
Yeah.
Real quick, wild magic gave Flair blind sight via smell for 10 feet. So
Flair, you have blind sight via smell for 10 feet from wild magic. For 1 minute.
Oh, okay, cool. Scent increases massively.
Easy enough. Thank you.
Snack.
Also,
Let's do this.
I'm gonna hold off on that thought armor for a moment. Go for it. You guys, the man standing in the front, you guys surprise round. He's not attacking yet. He's just kind of surveying the area. So do what you want to do.
Flair's walking straight up, and she's going to go straight for like an uppercut with the mole. Head, chin,
Absolutely.
smash.
Roll that attack roll. What you got?
Do I have fate?
You do have fate, yes.
Yeah. 20.
20. Perfect.
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead.
that's a 28.
Go for it. Double that dice. Wreck this house.
Oh, nice. Cool. Is it max plus roll?
It is gonna be
2 rolls?
Yeah, we'll do 2 rolls. My brain's all over the
2
place.
rolls? 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. You knock him back as he kind of stumbles back a little bit. He looks angry. He looks weak though. Like he looks very weak as the transformation is still taking place. You do
I'm gonna go again.
Go for it. Absolutely.
Uh, 24 to hit.
One easily.
Where did that dice go? There. Alright. 11 points of damage. Oh, and rage bonus. I forgot about that. Hey. Sorry. +2.
+2. Even better. Flair, tell me how you end this orc creature's life in front of the doorway.
Oh, so the first swing was up on the chin, and then I came back around for like side of the head, and I'm just trying to knock his block off.
You go for it as you swing with just unbridled rage as this orc just almost gets crushed against the wall as the body is just not even like it's still malleable, so like it just kind of sinks in and it falls and it slides down the stairway, revealing the stairway open in front of you.
Let's go.
Go downstairs.
I'm going down.
Whitaker, I'm gonna need you to roll 1d12, and if it brings you back up, well, it's gonna bring you back up no matter what. I'm not doing this often, but it's because you got plot armor. But if whatever that gets you, you will be back up in a moment. Because Chad is nice to you.
Well, it got me 3.
3 points as you hear you wake back up for the moment as you see yourself strapped into the pod as the pod door shuts, and you see the 2 hulking beasts in front, like the one big orc as the elvish one is also like shutting it. Flair and Marlin, directly in front of you are these mindless husks. They don't see you yet.
Fuck off. I'm going to put a moonbeam right between both of them.
Go for it. Absolutely.
That's not my save, that's their save.
What do they got to save for?
14. And it is a Constitution saving throw. To save for half.
You drop Moonbeam on both. What is the damage of this?
20 radiant damage. With 2 10s on each dice.
You could hate me. Whitaker, is Whitaker in that range?
It is a 5-foot wide thing, so it should breeze through both of their heads.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm not trying to hit them.
Okay. 20 radiant. Tell me how you kill the elf.
As it just the tattoos that kind of go up along each of my arms just push as I go out with my right hand, and the thin white and yellow beam just goes straight through the head.
Goes right through the head as you hit the other one. The orc the orc looks very, very weak at this point, but kind of turns back and goes back to what it's doing, trying to lock the pod door before anything else happens. But you guys, this is at this point, since you guys went, I am going.
Initiative.
You're gonna have to roll me initiative. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And he really doesn't want him to die, apparently.
Good not.
Wild magic knocks everybody within a 20-foot radius prone.
Roll me a D.
We're all prone.
Roll me a D. D4.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. What is that initiative? What you guys got?
13.
18.
Marlon. Marlon, you are going to be first. Larry, you're going to be second. The orc is going to be third, and Whitaker, you're going to be fourth. As that happens, though, I had my assistant roll a d4 and to decide where the wild magic would land. Whitaker and the orc both are knocked prone as both of them fall. You slide down the pod, and the creature kind of buckles down to his knees. As anybody within a 20-foot radius gets knocked prone. You guys are not up on them yet, so that does not apply to you.
Mm-hmm.
Easy enough. Marlon, what do you do?
It's a concentration spell, so I'm just going to invoke it again. Another con save from the orc, as I just push my hand back out.
That is a natty 1 as you go for it. Roll damage.
18.
18.
I can do damage, too.
More than okay. You tell me how you kill this orc creature.
I'm going to burn the head into the floorboards.
Easy enough.
And then just, after it, just throw the hand down. Break the pod.
Oh,
That's my turn.
perfect. That's going to end out of you guys' initiative. Finger guns for Marlon. You guys drop out of initiative and back to where you're at. Whitaker, you are very, very low and weak right now, but you haven't, as far as you know, you haven't been injured. Not injured. You haven't been infected. As far as you know, you've been knocked out for a short amount of time, so we're all standing around each other back. Creatures are down.
Blair's gonna rip that pod open.
Rips open. Whitaker, you are free. You are not tied down. It looks like it was very hasty. They threw you in there as quick as possible.
I grab onto Whitaker and help him out, and I'm just like, "Are you okay?"
In short, that didn't go as planned.
I'm never leaving you again to deal with things. This was ridiculous.
Well, somebody had to deal with Dahlia that wasn't going to take emotional damage, and in case, like I said, in case that was going to blow up, like I said, I've lived a good life. I'm happy to be alive, but considering the odds, today's
sorry for
been
lying.
funky.
I'm sorry for lying, Whitaker.
For lying?
Yeah.
You asked us to leave.
Oh, well, I mean, at that point, I was pretty much out of the equation, so I don't feel like you lied. It just, at that point, you had to do what you had to do.
Okay.
Trust me, it's appreciated. Oh,
We'll take that as an even then.
this day's been a bitch.
Yeah. Bloody Dahlia, why did she have to jump the fence?
Blair, as you say that, a little bit around the corner, that kid, that the steed handler, kind of pops his head out from little back. Is okay? I was just gonna check and see if everybody was okay. As he looks like he's coming out from around a very dark corner.
I'm gonna raise my hand and with the moonbeam destroy another pod.
go. I'm gonna go. And he kind of starts creaking his way around you all as you guys are like,
Were you in the basement this whole time?
are you gonna be mad at me if I tell you I was?
What were you doing down here?
You guys started fighting and things started happening, and I got scared. I hid in the back. And I seen the old man get abducted, and I figured, after it all ended, it would just be done, and I could kind of get out of here.
Oh, buddy, I don't know what I'm feeling, but it's feeling like an alignment shift.
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna.
You've got to the count of 3.
He just immediately starts like running towards the door at full speed. You see this kid like hurry up and jump and run out and take the stairs up. And he makes his way out, leaving you guys around the bodies again. Whitaker, you also have plot armor and finger guns. So,
Okay.
Would you get one?
I got another 3. He's at 6.
Yes!
No one sneeze, he'll die.
Claire gives you a big pat on the back. Hope you're feeling
Alright.
better.
Well, now I'm at 2.
Is there any pods left?
there is 2 of them are still functional. One of them is destroyed.
I'm going to, if you don't mind, I'm going to turn the other 2 into non-functional pods.
Easy enough. I won't make you do any rolling. You can easily start breaking and smashing it as the pieces just start falling. The technology made of whatever this is made of looks very foreign to you.
Now it's foreign and broken.
That looked like fun.
No, it's not fun.
Not fun? Why do you look in pain?
I'm not used to doing stuff like that.
Like what?
I don't feel good.
Come on, let's get you out of this basement.
Yes!
Whitaker, before we leave, before we get out top, the cow doesn't like you just as much as the horse doesn't like you, just to warn you.
Go figure. I'm not really the biggest fan of the cow as far as I'm concerned. The cow is what killed Dahlia.
Yeah, cow made the tide poles.
I know. I just don't want to see Whitaker die.
Well,
No one's
anyone up for a barbecue?
dying.
There's a steed we could kill.
It might be an alien steed though, right?
It could be gamey.
Yeah. Might be fishy.
Besides the fact that I promised them that we would be getting them out of the town without them being killed, and that I wasn't going to kill them, their meat might also just be like a way that the tadpoles come from. It might not be the safest thing to eat.
Maybe it's the fact that I almost died, but that makes a lot of sense.
It doesn't, but I'm just worried.
I don't. Nothing makes sense anymore.
I'm gonna put down the cow.
Oh,
Burn it.
I still think that's a good idea.
What is wrong with your voice, Whitaker? Why are you hissing like a snake?
I'm doing what?
Nothing.
I'm gonna go look at Whitaker's eyes to make sure he's okay.
You don't see anything glowing or protruding out of his eyes. He looks fine right now, from what you can tell.
Careful, you keep looking at me like this, and you might end up like an ex-wife.
Please stay alive. And I'm just gonna tap him on the forehead and cast guidance on him. I'm leaving.
Ooh!
Easy. You start making your way upstairs. You see coming to the front a couple of the townspeople that are kind of making their way closer. They might be townspeople, they might not. They don't look like they dress like a lot of the people you've seen. They actually look more like adventurers. As you see like a halfling and a human approach you, and like what looks to be like a crustacean kind of person, and they go, "Is everything all right down there? We know the chaos has been going a little bit crazy. The townspeople said something was happening. Do you need our help, young man?"
You're 10 minutes too late.
Longer. Weeks.
Oh. Did they claim any of yours?
Yes.
Yes.
My condolences. We're an adventuring guild that strayed from everything that was going on, and we made our way here, but unfortunately it does seem like we've made it. As they all kind of nod their heads. We're very sorry we couldn't be here to help you quicker.
Were you at the dinner?
No, we were on our way to the dinner, and then chaos ensued on the roads. We assumed some kind of attack or something, but
Yes.
we were late. And he turns back and
You're friends with the prince, right?
if we
No.
friends. No, we're not friends with the prince.
They've never met him.
You
don't know what happened, do you?
No, if you're talking about, there were other caravans on the road, ma'am. It wasn't only us. There were other guilds. We just happened to be in the
Oh, that
area.
were late as well.
Yeah.
It just seems a very familiar story, that's all. Our friend,
What
wherever he
Rank-
is.
what ranking are you in the guilds?
We're very new. We just I know it goes bronze, silver, gold, and we are very, very low tier. As we
Don't trust gold. They
Yeah.
will kill you.
They will kill us. Why would they? Why
They
would
killed everyone at the party.
There's
So-
no way. That's and the other one in the back goes, whoop, 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 whoop. What did they say? What did they say?
Good job.
What is going?
Good job.
No.
As you see the other one,
I almost
take a
died
moment.
today. I can't. No, I'm gonna lose an arrow. Not really.
Look, believe us, don't believe us. It doesn't matter at this point. But they will kill you.
They fed the rest of them to monsters.
Well, we are, well, let's look back to the rest of the group and say, well, we are going to start making our way back to our town then and try to make, if we can't make it to Hollis Haven, there's no reason for us to head that way any further. I'm so sorry, we never even introduced ourselves. I am Hugh, huge asshole. That is Zoidberg back there, and the other one, the halfling over to the right of me is, and he kind of speaks up quickly and goes, I am Entel Dinkmeyer Hickenbacher, and he goes,
Thanks.
didn't need the last name too, but
Perfect.
yes.
Well,
I don't want to impose, but we may have a task for you. You might not be too late after all.
Is he all right? Are you okay? You have a thing with the S that you're doing. Is that like a thing you do?
Almost
Had a big
died.
day.
It's little.
Oh, understand.
Yes. But, you see, there's this cow
Right.
that caused a little bit of the issue here. And if you could deal with that cow for us,
You want us to put
that
the
would
cow
be
down?
helpful. Yes, I want you to kill the cow.
The cow's responsible for quite a few people dying.
Oh,
Don't drink
Flip.
the milk.
Flair points at the dead body tentacle thing that's on the ground.
oh.
Orc.
Okay. I understand. Is there a reason why you're all not doing it? Is it menacing? Is it?
It's more like I feel six good
Oh, yeah.
after dealing with everything else.
You see the halfling speak up and go, "You're kind of being an asshole, Hugh." And he goes, "Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, that's fine. We'll go.
Would appreciate.
We dealt with the things that kill people. They just make the thing that kills people.
I'm so sorry. We will go immediately. We'll deal with it. Thank you for letting us know. And as
Where are you headed back to?
there's a town not far from here. The town not far from here. Tarson Vale. It is another capital of it's another bigger city, a capital city of Belisar. We're from there. It's west of the entire continent.
Hmm.
And he kind of nods his head as chat also redeemed and my bow. Around the corner, you see the cow, which is your ally technically.
Technically.
Start moving forward as he says, "Are we ready to go? Are we bringing more friends? Who are all these other people?"
I have a question to ask.
Yes.
Do you enjoy what you did? None of them can understand what I'm saying, but I have to know.
Do I enjoy what I did?
Did you enjoy what you did?
Do I enjoy what I... It's something that I live with. I wasn't thrilled about it, but...
It killed Dahlia, the redhead.
I didn't...
It didn't stop her.
Oh, I see what this is. Marlin.
No, you don't. I'm the last line stopping them because they are angry. I am just sad. I want to know if you did it because you enjoyed it or you did it because you had to.
You're justifying yourself before you kill me. That's what you're doing right now, isn't it?
I don't want to kill you. I want to know an answer, please. I'm trying to stop there from being one more death here today. Please, please, please tell me.
You've already made up your mind, Marlin. Kill me. Go ahead. Put more blood on your hands. Your crew does that anyway, right? That's all you hear.
Why won't you answer me?
Because it doesn't matter. This
It
is
does.
part of me.
It matters. I want to know. People are dead because of something relating to you. I want to know if you care.
I don't care. I don't give a damn if it kills people because it's something I can't control, Marlin. I told you about this when we were behind the inn. I told you what kind of life I lived.
I don't care. If you can't control it, why can't you see that?
We have nothing more to discuss. Kill me, you and your dirty little crew of the bandits. Just end my life. I don't care. All you people hear is moo.
Mm. That's the one.
Cow's so chatty. Yeah, that's the one.
Stab it.
I'll
For sure. Look how menacing it is.
walk up to Hay. I will place my palm against their forehead. and I will cast Moonbeam.
All right.
What?
They're gonna fail that save.
"13 points of radiant damage."
13 points immediately roasts this cow, as the last look on its face is just of malice, just pure hate you feel as you burn it, and you see the cow drop as the cow's body falls to the ground. Many tadpoles start pouring out of the wound, and it seems like the tadpoles are kind of just like pushing themselves around. Everybody in the town, including the new team that just arrived, are looking at you, Marlon, as they couldn't understand anything that was said.
"I saved you the trouble."
Yeah, never mind. We got this one. Thanks for your help.
We're gonna get out of here, I think. Good luck. As they all kind of start backing up a little bit. One more thing happens as you guys are all talking. A dragonborn at the front of the town seems to enter. Like, you can tell by the race. It looks like he's wearing adventuring gear as he's like moving closer to the group. And he goes, "Hey, yo, guys, hey!" And he like gets a little closer to the group that you were just talking to, and Hugh goes, "Stop it, knock it off." It's like the guy goes, "No, I think I know what's going on." And the group goes, "We're going through something right now. Stop." And he goes, "Oh," and one of them goes, "Boop, shut the fuck up, stop doing that." And he goes, "Yeah, no, okay, I found something on the road." And he kind of hands it to him. He goes, "What's on the road?" And he starts looking at it, reading it over, and he goes, the human turns back to you guys and goes, "I know you talked about the prince's party. You wouldn't happen to know where the prince is at, would you?" As they all kind of tense up a bit.
"We do."
Where's the prince?"
No.
He's safe. Why?
Yeah.
And they turn the parchment towards you, and it says "Wanted, traitor to the abyss," and it's the prince's face, and on the other sides are the Valenbrook king and queen. And they look back and go, "Because according to this, they're traitors? What happened in Hollis Haven?"
"Hostile takeover.
Yeah.
Any Golden Guild will kill you on sight. You are
Yeah.
traitors just as much as he is in their eyes."
So what you're saying is, if we were to be a Golden Guild, we wouldn't be killed, correct?
"Are you
Yes.
one right now?
We are not. But
Then you
There's
are
no-
food for slaughter."
You
so,
won't make it to gold.
There's no changing levels anymore.
The deal was done. The
Mhm.
abyss. That's not a party favor. That's darkness.
does he got something going on with the voice too? Whoop, 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 whoop. Zoid, stop it, knock it off. If you know where the prince was at, we could all turn them in together, and we could all be a Golden Guild. We would earn their favor, assumably.
Mhm.
Buddy, listen, I'm getting the sense here that intelligence is your dump stat. I'm gonna need you to follow me on this one. I've had a long day. Abyss, bad. People who make flyer, bad. Therefore, lie, you die, don't go, end of story.
You the bad guys?
Keep yourselves and the people you hold dear alive. That's what you should do now.
Yeah.
And you see as like Hugh kind of gives him a nod, and they start like leaving the town, but they're all kind of talking and looking back as they're leaving. And you see them roll up the parchment and put it in their front pouch, and they keep heading towards the front of the south of Norwich, which is the front of the town, and they kind of make their way through the city gates, but they just go straight on as they're taking the main road, the one that you guys came from.
The whole
Just
payment.
still away from
Towards Hollis
where
Haven.
we have him stashed.
They're going towards.
They will die.
Well,
Alright. We need to find the prince and get out of here.
yes, we need to go. I can't ruffle with these rapscallions right
Blair
now.
wants to also go see the young woman that we saved and see what's going on with her.
You see
Is she
her-
around still?
She is. She's sitting on one of the side or the side of the inn, like at the front side, so towards the town center. She kind of raises her head up. She's very weak, and she, like as you kind of approach her, she looks up and goes, "Thank you for what you did back there. I appreciate the help." She's tired.
It's okay. Oh, I'm glad that you're okay. Where's home? Where can we get you home?
The place called it's a place called Evermere. I don't recognize any of these lands. I don't know where I'm at. She
Is-
peers around.
Is Evermere familiar at all, or?
Evermere is not familiar to any of you guys.
Okay.
She
Does? It's okay. Well, do you want to stick with us until we can figure out how to get you home? Yeah?
She goes to stand up. Is there somewhere I can rest for now? Because I don't feel okay.
Yeah, I think we all need a rest. Maybe we go back to our room. Go find a room.
That would be great. Thank you. As you guys start kind of heading towards the room, Whitaker, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Ooh, it's not terrible. 18.
18. You hear galloping coming from behind you. You hear like footsteps kind of quickly approaching.
As a farmer, do I recognize that it's the steps of a horse?
It is the steps of a horse.
I'm gonna just turn and shoot it. I'm just gonna turn and shoot it. It's been a long day.
Makes sense.
And I've got finger guns. Okay, that's good. That's a 22 to shoot the horse.
You're gonna hit the horse.
Okay.
And another beloved character dies.
Oh, girls, I've wanted to kill this horse for so long. That is 10 points of damage.
10
I bet it's not
points.
even our horse.
It's not.
As you
It's totally not.
You turn around, as it is Oscar carrying the prince on his back, who is like kind of passed out from all of the problems, and immediately goes. And it starts crying out real loud. Marlon, you just hear, "Fuck! Fuck! Fucking fuck! Are you looks immediately
Why?
at Whitaker. I'm gonna fucking kill him! I'm gonna fucking kill him, Marlon! Oh my god!
Why?
Fucking
I
old
can't
man!
see. Is it still alive? Is it still moving?
You just shot them in the shoulder blade. Why?
All right, I'll shoot him again.
No.
Oh, no, before you do that, he's rolling straight
Okay.
up to fucking bite you, dude. He is on point. Immediate. Oh, he gets fucking fate on this roll too. He rolls crit. Nat.
Oh no! Oh shit! We're going back down, boys.
No!
We're
back
actually
down.
going to lose
Wild magic
one way
has
or
made
another a
Whitaker,
character.
Resistant to plants for a day.
You are resistant plants for a day from wild
I
magic.
don't think they're biting you with kelp teeth. So.
Is this horse a plant?
No, this horse is not a plant.
All right, well, we're
this
going
horse
down.
bites you for 6 damage.
Oh my fucking god! That's how much
He's
health I had
down.
left. Okay, that takes me to exactly 0. Fucking piece of shit.
What'd you shoot?
This horse.
You literally told me he was going to kill me and he was plotting with the demon tadpole cow that you were
was.
orchestrating.
No, I just cause death everywhere I go.
Blair, you get finger guns, by the way, too. Fun fact. The horse immediately like lifts itself up and says, "Time to end this!" As he gets his 2 hoofs way in the air to go stomp down on Whitaker, and he goes, "Don't hold me back now, Marlon!" And he goes to land down. But he lands next to him, and he goes, "Oh, I wanna fuck you up so bad." And he kind of pedals around him for a minute.
He's unconscious. Whitaker.
He's senile.
I don't. Do you think for a second I care if he's senile? He shot me coming through. I was trying to carry your goddamn friend to you. That's all I was doing.
I know.
That horse seems pissed.
Whitaker shot him.
I saw.
I want to brand
Scared him.
him. I want to bite him so hard it brands him. That's what I want. That's what I'm gonna do. And he leans in and chomps real fucking hard on the side of Whitaker's arm. He
Is
goes,
that a death? What is that?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
I want him to fucking remember that.
I'm standing. I'm just like, no, stop it! I'm dragging Whitaker over
He
the
He
ground.
immediately
just like,
flexes at you, Flair. Like he's also mad. He's like, "Oh, I swear!" But you just hear,
Oh. Why is everyone trying to die today?
He buckles and throws the prince off just directly on the ground next to him and starts walking back towards the back towards the carriage.
if you killed Whitaker and I'm shaking him, checking him, what am I doing?
He did it for me. I'm going to use a first level slot to cure wounds.
Go for it.
D8 plus 3.
Oh,
You take 8 points of healing.
Oh, he's back. Whoa, hey.
Oh, you're not dead.
He's not dead.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Fucking horse! What the?
I think we're traveling on foot from now on, aren't we?
Yes.
Did I get him?
No.
He got you.
Shit.
He nearly killed you.
Yeah, well. Been through a lot.
You seem to be taking on more than you can handle, Whitaker.
All my life.
Right. Lucky son of a bitch.
I think it's time to rest now, maybe.
Let's
For
see
sure.
let's see if we're not driven out of town just yet. We can take that room. The only person left in the town that anyone hates is left is me. So you two will be okay.
No one hates you.
They hate me. Let's get the other two in. Let's stop people from dying.
Oh, and if Fleur sees any of the tadpoles, she's smushing them as she goes.
easy enough. You start stomping through as they're splatting all of them. You guys make
I
your
don't
way.
want to eat any of these.
You
I've just
you guys say that as you guys open the doors to the inn, and as you open the doors to the inn, you see everybody in there. You have the eyes of everybody in the inn right now. People look scared. People look angry. The inn owner says, "Do business. Get some sleep. But please leave at first dawn. We need no more chaos." But then he quietly whispers to you guys, "But thank you for all you've done. I don't know if everybody will say that, but I will at least say so."
Thank you. That's all right. We
we tried so very hard.
Indeed. As you all start making your way up towards the inn, as you get up there, the door is shut and locked for the lady. Number 3, you don't see any movement. You guys all make your way. As one of the doors is open to you guys, it looks like the first room is cracked open just enough for you guys to kind of slip in. Slipping in, you guys all take a moment and relax. You guys start getting some rest. At that time, so I'm gonna, everybody in chat, I've read all of the things. I'm gonna cut off at this point, but wow, magic.
No, you just have given this long rest.
Okay,
You got stuff to do.
thank you, appreciate it.
The guy through the curtain is saying, "Please let him sleep, dear God."
It's like,
As you all take a rest, you guys get into beds. Is there anything you else want to do before you go to sleep?
Yeah, there's a special thing Whitaker wants to do with Flair and Marlin. He's gonna set up his little ritual to resummon his primal beast over the course of the long rest, and say, on the farm, pigs, they're intelligent, beautiful, kind creatures. Most people don't pay them much attention, as they may seem filthy and gruff and not pristine, but you give a pig love and you'll create a bond that lasts forever. Bessie Lou and I have been on many a journey, but in light of events, I think it's more important that she take her rest. And over the course of this long rest, he is going to summon a new bestial companion. This pig's going to come back with only a single primal marking that looks like a blue State Fair ribbon, and is going to have vibrant red hair. And he's going to name his new pig Dahlia.
Fuck.
Do not think I have a better note to end off on. That is incredibly beautiful. We are gonna end it here, everybody.
We're sleeping in a
And
pile.
now we're all happy. It's all over. Jesus.
My heart.
I made a joke before the session started. Why did you feel the need to take me seriously, my man?
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great night. I hope you tune into the next episode of Total Party Chaos. And this is the man behind the scenes. I'm very happy that you joined us today, Zach. Great. Thank you
It
for
was
all
a
the
blast.
Love
challenges.
having you back.
You've been great. Everyone loves
Oh,
you.
what a joy.
Love you guys.
But tune
What
in
a
next
time.
episode where we have some cool people and hopefully we get to see what happens to these guys. I hope you all enjoyed. And if I missed you in the chat, get me next time. I promise I will take care of any I missed. I know it was a little more serious, so I'm sorry if I didn't get to every single moment, but I did try to do it all when I could. So I love y'all. I hope everyone else loves y'all, and I hope you guys had a lot of fun. So enjoy it. Have a good one.